everyone, welcome. It's Claudia Bizarre with Pampered Chef, and we're going to go ahead and cook here in just a few minutes. And today we're making a new fall recipe, which is Philly cheesesteak sliders, all done in one pot, because that's what we want to give you guys. We want to give you guys one pot meal. So if you're watching the recording, just go ahead and fast forward a couple minutes, and we are going to get started here just in a few minutes while I share this video in all my groups and the parties that are currently going on. So if you just joined, go ahead and share this video, and we'll start in 1 minute. All right, so let's go ahead. So we have Tia's Facebook party today, and we're going to share it with her. And we're going to ask everyone to join us, right? So Tia, if you're on, let us know. And then we'll just go ahead and share it to my VIP page and my personal page. So what are you guys up to tonight? And remember, if you're watching the recording, just fast forward a couple minutes while we get set up. All right. Hey Faith. Faith, how are you, girl? So Faith, go ahead and share this video. We'll get started in 60 seconds. I just have one more place to share it to, and then we'll get started. Okay, I think we're all set. And it is 9 o'clock. Yay! So Faith, can you it says to invite you. I'm not sure. Invite Faith to be a guest. Sure. I don't know what this means. But that's just what we're going to do. Alright, so we have it shared everywhere. We're all set to go. Yay! Alright, so we're getting ready. Okay. Hi, Cassie. Yay! Alright, so let me move this. And I'll go get the recipe. So hopefully I'm going to go ahead and share this video, guys, so all your friends can watch as well. And it is 9 o'clock, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. So welcome everyone. It is Thursday, and I would say 90% of the time, Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, you can see me live right here on Facebook. And we always do fun new recipes, and I actually love to use this as a way to just really test some of the new recipes and get your guys' feedback. Is this something you guys would cook? Is this something you and your family would eat? So tonight we're live for Tia's party. Hey Tia! So Tia and I met in Korea a couple of years ago, and she decided she needed some pots and pans. So this is the month to do it, right? If you want 60% off cookware. So go ahead and comment below and let me know how you know me, or if you're part of Tia's party, and hi Anthony, and who invited you to this party. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So today we're testing a new recipe. So September 1st, Pampered Chef, I just came back from National Conference, and I saw all the new products that I'm not going to tell you about yet. However, I decided that we're going to go ahead and start testing some of these new products. So some of you might have our Season's Best Cookbooks. They're $2 every season. And this year they're designed around one pot dinner ideas. So exactly what we want, right? Nobody has time anymore, so we need quick and easy dinners on the table, and what better way than to just get it all done and over with in one pot, right? So thanks Cassie for sharing. Thank you guys for sharing the video. So tonight we're testing a Philly cheesesteak sliders. and hopefully they're going to look like the picture, so we'll see. And yeah, so you guys are going to test this with me, so go ahead and share the video if you haven't yet, and I would love for you guys to comment and let me know if you're part of Tia's party or how you stumbled upon this video and where you're watching from, because it's always fun to see, you know, where everyone is joining us from. So this recipe will be available on my website starting September 1st, but I will post a picture of this at the end so you guys can make it as well. So we have all of our ingredients here, and tonight we're going to feature the deep covered baker, but you could also use the same recipe if you have a rock crock. You could do the same recipe in your rock crock as well. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 350, and just making sure there's nothing in there, because funny story, my parents are here from Italy, so if it gets a little crazy, they're talking. And they like to store things in the oven. So I have to check every time before I turn the oven on, because who knows what I'll find in there. So there you go. So oven is preheated. So we're going to start with our bell pepper, our green pepper. And I mean, you could probably use any pepper, green, red, whatever you got, right? So the green ones tend to be, you guys can see this. Okay, the green ones tend to be the cheapest. So this calls for green bell peppers. And we're going to get all the seeds out with our scoop and loop, which fall is coming. This is the perfect tool for pumpkins, right? And scooping out seeds and pumpkins like that. And then in the winter, when it's Christmas time, you could use this as a cookie cutter and make like a little snowman out of it, right? So I always love when things have more than one use. Does anyone have the scoop and loop right here? It's a pretty cheap tool. And then you just scoop your seeds out and it like cleans it all out for you. It's got like little TDs right here. Hey guys, hi Jade, hi Becky, hey Jessica. So where are you guys watching from? Because it's always fun to see where everyone is located. So this helps, see, this helps clean out the whole pepper, right? Because it scoops out all the seeds from the pepper. All right, so cut the green bell pepper and remove the seeds and the veins with the scoop loop. And then we're going to cut the pepper and the onion into chunks, and we're going to chop it up in our manual food processor. So let's get the onion ready, because before we chop it, I'm going to show you guys our spiralizer. Who has the spiralizer? Hey Nikki. Jessica's in North Carolina. Awesome. So who has our veggie spiralizer? Does anyone have it? Or has anyone experimented with spiralizing veggies like zucchini, squash, apples? I mean, you can spiralize anything. I saw a recipe the other day. Ooh, these are going to make me cry. It's one of those nights where Claudia cries. Yay! Oh my goodness, I haven't even peeled this one. Okay, let me run this under cold water and see if that helps. So I think most of you have seen me cry already. So let's see if this helps. So someone told me, hi Emily, someone told me that if you run an onion under cold water, I'm crying guys, it'll stop that. So we're testing this out right now. Does anyone else have any other tricks that work for making onions not so, you know, not so like, I don't know, what am I looking for? So they don't burn my eyes, right? Okay, here it is. All right, and I think we need the whole one small onion. Okay, so we're going to use our spiralizer. Not that we need it, but I just love to show off the spiralizer because most people think, oh, it's just for like zucchinis, right? But no, it's great for Philly cheesesteak if you were to just leave them whole. I use it a lot for my freeze-emo workshops where we prep lots of onions and peppers. So this is our big boy, big daddy spiralizer, okay? It's the best one out there. Don't cut off the end with the root until the end. Okay, well, I totally did that wrong. But I need the whole onion, so I gotta cut it off, right? So the spiralizer has a blade already in here. Should be able to see it. There it is. So there's the blade that's already in there. This blade's gonna do really thick spirals. But if you wanted to do zucchini noodles or like spaghetti, use sweet potatoes, make like spaghettis, you can insert this blade into your spiralizer, and it's got 2 different sides, okay? So you can do 3 different sizes with the spiralizer. And the other thing I love about it is that it you know, uses gravity in your favor. So it's going to push it down where gravity goes anyway. So it's not like hanging on the side like some of the other ones. So I'll show you. I'll do the pepper first. I'm not going to cry. So with a pepper, you want to just make sure you hull it out, and then the open side goes to the bottom, and then you just attach it. So if you guys can see this, and then you just start spiraling. So this can cut prep time. Whoops, where'd it go? This can cut prep time in like half, right? Oh, okay. So I don't think our pepper is firm enough today. It's a little squishy, so we're just going to cut it ourselves. So you want to make sure your peppers are firm and not like mush like this one. So this one looks like I got a little older one today, but I'll show you the onion. So same thing for the onion. So you should see it coming out right here, and you can use a white onion or whatever you want. Hi Nicole, hey Jessica. So go ahead and share this video, guys, so your friends can benefit. This is a one-pot meal. Philly cheesesteak sliders under 20 minutes. So I think it's under 20 minutes. I don't know if it's under 20 minutes. Maybe 30 minutes. All right. So here's the onion, and then the beauty is this whole thing comes apart, goes in the dishwasher. Okay, so we're going to add our onion and pepper to our manual food processor. So this is basically like a little food processor. Some of you might have a big one, but you might not want to, get it out of the cupboard and clean it. And oh my God, these onions. You might not want to get it out and clean it, so you might want something smaller. And the blade comes out so you can serve your salsa, your hummus right out of here, and you can even buy extra lids with it. Okay, I'm speeding up because I got to get rid of these onions. These onions got to go. Oh, should put the blade in first. So it is one of those times. I think I cry about like every third video. Becky says, don't cut through the root. They release the gas that makes you cry. But if I gotta clean the onion, how can I not cut through the root, right? So, anyway, oh my goodness, guys. Whew. Alright. Claudia's crying on Facebook Live. It's one of those days. Okay, so we're gonna chop up some onion and peppers, and I think we're gonna chop them up together. Let me clean my eyes real quick. So what did you guys have for dinner today? Oh, okay. I think that's better. What did you guys have for dinner? Hey, Jessica. Jessica's a past host, right? Jessica, are you enjoying all your Pampered Chef stuff you got with your party? Whew. Okay, let me throw this away. Jessica, are you enjoying it? All your goodies you got? All right, so we're going to chop it up. Let me see. Coarsely chop the bell pepper and the onions. I'm scared to open this because then all the onion gas is going to come out of me and kill me. Alright, so we're going to add our pepper as well, and I'm actually going to do like maybe two sliders without this mixture, because that's like, these are two things my husband hates, is onions and peppers. He can thank me later, right? But anyways, alright, so we got the onion in here. Oh, that's our oven. It's preheated. Now we're going to chop up onions and peppers. Ready? Alright. So, I'll show you guys how it looks, and the mini mix-and scraper is the perfect size for this. So now we got chopped up onions and peppers. You see how little they are? Yay! So what did you guys have for dinner? What did everyone have for dinner? Alright, so these are our veggies. So they're all chopped up, onions and peppers, ready to go. And then we're going to do that with the onion. We did that. So place the vegetables into the deep covered baker. That's what we're going to do. So all these veggies. Go into the deep covered baker. Does anyone have any stoneware? Jessica had spaghetti. Does anyone have any stoneware? Alright, onions and peppers are in there, and then add the beef and mix well. Okay, so we need 8 ounces of ground beef, and I picked up a whole, I think it's a whole pound. So we're going to use our kitchen scale right here to weigh out 8 pounds. So this does grams and pounds, and it's a Pampered Chef product. So we need 8 ounces of ground beef. Jessica, yes, you love, Jessica, you have the deep covered baker. Is that what you have? Nikki had pizza. Yum, I love pizza. Does anyone else love pizza? I could eat pizza every day. All right, so we need 8 ounces of beef. So a kitchen scale really comes in handy, especially when you're meal prepping, right? All right, 8.3, good enough, right? All right, so we're going to add our beef in here. And then I'm going to wash my hands because you know when you touch raw meat, right? You gotta wash your hands. But good thing my sink is like right here so I can still see you guys. So Cassie has a cranberry deep covered baker, yay! And the pizza stone and large bar pan, yeah. So yeah, lots of stoneware lovers here. Okay, so our ground beef is in, and now we're just gonna mix it in. I think. Let me see. Add the beef and mix well. Microwave covered on high for 7 to 9 minutes or until the beef is no longer pink. And we're going to break it into crumbles using, I'll show you what we're going to use. Obviously, the best thing for ground beef, right, is our mix and chop. Who has this one? This thing sold like crazy when it came out a long time ago. So we're just going to mix it in. And then we're going to microwave it and just break it all up. So that's the beauty of the deep covered baker or the Rock Rock, is that you can make such easy microwave recipes because they keep all the moisture in there. Everything stays nice and moist, and you don't have like, you know, dried out meat. So who has the mix and chop? And if you don't have one, you should order one today. That is like oh my God, I sell so many of these mix and chops, it's crazy. And this right here, by the way, is our spoon rest. Okay, so we're going to put this in the microwave for, it says 7 to 9. So let's do 8. All right, deep covered baker going in the microwave. I'll be right back. In the meantime, if you have not told me what you cooked today yet, comment below and go ahead and share this video. Everyone saw here? Yay! Hey Stephanie, hi Lynn. So the beef and the veggies just went in the microwave for like 8 minutes, and what we're going to do now, we can start by, let me clean this out, we can start by shredding our cheese for our sliders. Alright, so let me get my cheese. Okay, so if you've been following me for a while, you should know why you should always grate your own cheese. I love to ask that question. So, guys, why should you always shred your own cheese? What do you think? Who wants to tell me why you should always shred your own cheese? These, by the way, kitchen shears, they come in the knife block set or separate, are the bomb. They cut everything. They cut metal, they cut chicken bones, all kinds of stuff. Hey, Mandy. Mandy, I haven't seen you in a long time. All right, so we're going to shred some cheese. You guys tell me why you should always shred your own cheese. We're going to use our coarse grater. We also have a fine one that I use a lot for Parmesan. Oh my God, we love Parmesan cheese. So they store flat in your cupboard. You can shred this way or you can shred this way. All right, hi. I love Facebook Live. You never know who's going to watch, right? So you could obviously just go ahead and shred this way, right? But we don't want to cut our nails or our fingers, and we don't want to chop them off, right? So we're going to use our safeguard to prevent from, you know, grating our knuckles. So if you tell me you grated your knuckles, the first thing I'm going to ask is, did you use the guard, right? So always shred your own cheese. And nobody told me yet why you should shred your own cheese. Who wants to tell me? And then you just put your cheese right in here. Right, you just slide it in there. Whoops. And we need about 5. This called for 5 slices of provolone that I forgot to buy. So we're just going to use some shredded mozzarella because we're pampered, not perfect. So, all right. And cheese, you know, cheese is cheese. Cheese will be good. All right, so we'll just shred our own cheese. Anybody know yet why you should shred your own cheese? Yay, Whitney, wood particles. Yeah, so if you look at your pre-shredded cheese that you probably have in your fridge. Oh, I think I got something stuck in here. There we go. You will see that there's added cellulose to prevent caking and to prevent sticking, because if you shred your own cheese and you put it in a Ziploc bag, you know that it's going to stick. So the one in the store, there's a reason why that one doesn't stick, right? So think about it. So they add, they call it wood particle sawdust, whatever it is. They add something that shouldn't be there, right? All right. So I really don't know how much cheese to grate because it says 5 slices of provolone. So I think that's good. We'll just wing it, right? Ciao, Ima. Hi, Ima. All right, so we got our cheese sliced, and then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to prep our sliders, and we're going to cut them in half. So it calls for 8 sliders. I think it's because it's a perfect size and they fit perfectly in the deep covered baker. So if you're going to do more, obviously, you know, get a bigger pan. So we're just going to slice it with our color-coded bread knife, and I love the gray. It's very trendy. And we're just going to slice them all in half, and you're going to hold your buns. So anytime you cut bread, your knife should always be, there you go, your knife should be serrated, right? It makes your job a lot easier if you use a serrated knife. So, okay, so let's keep with this recipe. Let's check on our, all right, we got like 4 more minutes on our beef. So let's see what we're going to do next. So we're going to wait for that, and then we're going to drain it and put the meat into a mixing bowl. And then we're going to add some Worcestershire sauce. We already did the bread knife. Okay, microwave the butter. Okay, I know what we need. We need garlic. Okay, so I have some butter in here. It's about, it says half a teaspoon. It's going to be like, it's probably like, maybe it's a tablespoon. It's butter. You can never have enough butter, right? And we're going to basically make our own garlic butter that we're going to brush on the bread, right? So with the garlic press, most of you should know that you don't need to peel your garlic in order to press it, right? So, and you should always use fresh garlic because, first of all, it's healthy for you, and second of all, fresh garlic tastes totally different than the minced garlic in the jar or in oil. Like, you don't know how long that garlic has been sitting in there, right? So buying some fresh garlic like this is super cheap. You can just leave it in your pantry for weeks, and you can always, every time you make a recipe and you're like, I feel like it's missing something, just add some garlic. Gives it a little zing. All right, so we're going to pop our garlic in here, and you don't have to press it. So look at all that garlic. Do you see that? Look at all the garlic that just came out of here, right? And then just scrape the bowl. There we go. And then we can just pop the skin, put this in the dishwasher. That's good to go. Does anyone have this? Who has the garlic press? It's like such a popular tool. Who's got it? Who's got the garlic press? Tell me, tell me. All right. We're just going to mix it in, and we're going to, and I took the butter out a little while ago, so it's already melted. But you could microwave this for a couple minutes, right? Yay, Mandy loves the garlic press. Awesome. So, yeah, always use fresh garlic. Super quick, super easy. So, again, we're making Philly cheesesteak sliders. It's a one-pot meal. That's kind of what, Pampered Chef is after this fall, is one-pot meals for busy families, giving you something quick and easy that you can do, because we actually just found out that more people than ever, like especially millennials, want to cook at home. They just don't know how, so that's why things like Blue Apron, HelloFresh, all these things are so popular, because it makes it easy. And that's what, what our mission is too, is to give you guys solution in your kitchen. How can we make your life easier in the kitchen by giving you quick, easy recipes, but also, tools to make your life easier. Hi, Denise. Yay. So, yeah, Denise has the garlic press and the slicer. So we have the press, and then we also have the slicer and peeler. So a lot of times when you press garlic, it gives you a stronger flavor because it releases all the juices. So sometimes maybe on like a grilled steak or on like a pizza or something, you might not want crushed garlic, but you want sliced garlic because it's just, it's like a little, it's not as strong. And if you take sliced garlic and then just kind of drop it in a little bit of oil or butter and just kind of fry it up for a couple minutes, delicious, right? Whoever was in Korea with me knows what I'm talking about, like grilled little garlic slices. So good. Okay, so we got, I think our meat's ready. It says 10 seconds. So I'm going to go get it. Let's go get our deep covered baker. And I'm going to use our silicone gloves on one hand because I love them. And then I'm going to use our kids one just to show you both them. They're kid size, but my hands fit in there. So. Alright, so here's our ground beef, onions, and peppers that went in the microwave for like 8 minutes. You ready to see the steam? That's what I'm talking about. That's why it keeps it nice and moist. Alright, you ready? Ta-da! So it says until it's no longer pink. It's not pink. So we're just going to break it up. We're going to break the ground beef up again with our mix and chop, and you just go in, and it's basically like 5 spatulas at once, okay? And it lets you break up. So this is perfect for Taco Tuesday or Taco Thursday. This is also great if you're doing any ground turkey or ground sausage or sausage for breakfast. But it's also great. I like to use it for mashed potatoes. So mix and chop. Who has one? Have you guys told me and said you have it? Hey, Brittany. Brittany, are you enjoying all your products you got with your party? Love seeing all my past hosts. Okay, so we're just going to drain our meat. And this is our scoop and drain. We have a large and a small one. And it helps to drain, you know, if you're doing ground beef or whatever, it helps to just drain. I like to use it to scoop out pasta too. If you're boiling pasta and then you got to scoop it out, because then we can just dump whatever's in here, right? Alright, so all that was in here was ground beef, onions, and peppers. So this is all drained. So I'm just going to empty these juices because we don't need them. And I'm just going to empty them. So let me tell you about the deep covered baker too. So if you don't have the deep covered baker, or if you don't have, here we go, or if you don't have any stoneware, or if you do have stoneware, why don't you tell me? I think some of you already told me what kind of stoneware you have, but why do you guys love stoneware? All right, so the recipe says just kind of wipe it out, just get some of that moisture out. All right, so we got some of this moisture out. So tell me why you guys love stoneware, and then I'll add on some tips. Okay, so remove the baker from the microwave and stir. Drain any excess liquid with the small colander. Transfer the mixture to a medium bowl and lightly wipe the baker with a paper towel. Okay, add the Worcestershire sauce. How do you guys say that? I still haven't figured out how to say that. And mix well. So we're going to add 2 teaspoons of the sauce, the Worcestershire sauce, to our meat. So these are adjustable measuring spoons, right? Tablespoon and teaspoons, and they come in a set. So we're going to do 2 teaspoons, which is 2 teaspoons right here. So 1, whoops, and 2. Okay, we're just going to mix this right in to our meat. Okay, so it's all in there. All right, so let's see. So we're going to use the bread knife. We already did that. And we're going to place the bottom half of the rolls. So this is the bottom half. Oh, they fit perfectly. No need to tuck anything. And we're going to, yeah, all right, I got it. Got it figured out. So we're going to put some cheese on the bottom. And that's the secret, too. If to any paninis or anything, it's cheese on the bottom and cheese on the top, because then it makes it really stick, okay? All right, and then we're going to use our large scoop to put our beef mixture, scoop it right on top, and this is our classic batter bowl. So who has that? Oh my God, they've been around for a long time. All right, so this is a great size for a family of 4, but if you're doing this for like a party, I would say do a little more. So just kind of scoop it. So the large scoop is actually, you know, these are designed for cookies, but I've used these for ice cream. I use them to fill like cupcake pans, brownie pans, stuff like that. So that way you have even size cupcakes and brownies too. And gosh, I've had these for years. You know, that's one thing I love about Pampered Chef. Like, you get it once and you're done, right? Okay, so we're just going to add the remainder of the cheese right here on top. Okay, and I'm going to tell you, this is not enough cheese for me. Right? Alright, maybe I can bring this closer so you guys can see it. Is that better? Whee! That's what it looks like. So let's just grate some cheese right over this. So that's the other thing you can do, is you can grate your cheese right over this and add more and more cheese, right? And the other trick too, if you're going to shred your own cheese, keep your cheese in your fridge until you're ready to shred it, or put it in your freezer for like 15-20 minutes. Alright? So then we're going to put the top right on. Okay, so we're almost done. Let's see what else. Silicone. Okay, so here's our butter, garlic butter. So now we're going to brush this bread. Ooh, I wish you guys could smell this garlic butter. Does anyone else love garlic butter? So we're almost done. So guys, go ahead and share this video so you can save it on your timeline and so you can have the recipe. And if you have any friends that need, you know, quick, easy dinners, this is definitely the way to go. Alright, so just some butter on top. Oh, it smells so good. And then we're going to just shake some. It calls for crushed peppercorn and garlic. I couldn't find that in my crazy pantry, so I'm just using garlic and herb. So we're just going to top it with some seasoning. Okay, and this is now going to go in the oven for like 10 to 12 minutes, really just to melt the cheese, basically, right? So I'm not going to have you guys wait for 10 to 12 minutes, but I'll post a picture when it's all done and it's all melted. So yay, thanks you guys for sharing the video. So we are at, let me see what time it is. Yeah, perfect timing, 9:30, yay! So I will post the recipe. These are our Philly cheesesteak sliders. They will be in our new Season's Best cookbook, available September 1st. And as always, there's 3 ways to get our product. One is by doing, by placing your order through Tia's Party, if you're part of Tia's Party, or if you're just a guest on my site, then you can just go ahead and go to my website and place an order, and you get a free gift with a purchase of $75 or more. And August free gifts are super fabulous, so make sure you check them out. And then the other way you can get our products is having your own virtual party. Or if you're local to me in upstate New York, let's have a fun cooking show. I do have a couple August dates available, but if not September, there's definitely some availability with the new products. And if you book a September show, guess what? Guess who's going to have a new catalog next week? Yep, one of you guys. And as always, I love my job. I love what Pampered Chef has done for me and my family and has allowed me to do. And I would love to share with you guys. So whether you want a little bit of extra money, or maybe you just want all the products, or really maybe you're looking for a significant amount of income, we all started with the same kit. And the kits in itself are a great deal. I mean, amazing. I mean, even if you just buy the kit and do one party and you're like done, you should try it. It's, it's silly not to try Pampered Chef. So thank you guys for sharing the love. Yay, I love the little hearts. Let me know if you want to see any specific recipes or products next time. And thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.